Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we're back with some more LEGO DC Supervillains. This happens to be DLC 5, Shazam Movie Part 2 Free Play. That's right, we're going to get all 5 of those Minikits. We're going to find that poster location and ring off a couple of extra trophy achievements. One of them happens to be related to some characters you unlock during the story mode. One of them is out on screen right now, showing off his baton twirling skills here. He might be making a run for the old Olympics. I'm not quite sure. But basically, all you need to do is launch into the level, Savannah Showdown, with this particular character selected. As you'll see here, we'll go ahead and launch into Philadelphia with Shazam Wizard Edition. And all you got to do is get down on the battle a little bit with Savannah, and it should ring off a trophy achievement called, well, we'll see here in a second once it pops up on screen. But here it is. Keep in mind, we've removed all cutscenes that are not relevant to what's going on, and we have sped this video up ever so slightly. And last but not least, we do have quick links down below in the video description. There it is. I am the last of the Council of Wizards. Simply wait for the old force field to disappear and get up close and personal and give them the old cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's right, and booyaka show. You'll get one of the extra DLC trophies that come with this particular pack. Now we're going to go ahead and knock out the other one here in a bit. And the last one that we have not yet got is going to be for getting all those Minikits. And of course, you guys know already we're going to snag all of those along the way. Now, speaking of along the way, we do have a little bit of a... well, it's broken down. You know how I like to get all of the collectibles all in one go? Well, in this particular case, it's unfortunate that I couldn't do it. So you saw those balloons on the far right? That was actually one of 5 sets of balloons that we need to take down. And I totally have, I want to say a brain fart, but I don't know. It's more like an ocular disorientation or something, because like my eyes literally hone in on one set of balloons right next to another set of balloons, and I don't see them. So, you know, shout out to Gary for hooking us up with all of the collectible locations. I read them all really quickly before I jumped into this area, but when it came time to get down, I had messed it up. So, hey, we're going to ring off another bonus trophy achievement here. This one, you just simply need to pull out Superman, which is part of the original game. As long as you've played through most of that, you should have control of him. Go ahead and hop on the old piglet here, and the Swine of Steel should be yours as well. So, pretty cool stuff. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. As soon as we exit the tent, we're going to head over to the left and notice that there is a set of balloons. Now, remember I talked about the set of balloons that I missed? Look on the right side of the screen right now. There it was. Did you see him? There was 2 sets right there, and I only got one of them, so my bad. We're going to go ahead and spin around and get the 3rd set, though, which happens to be on Santa's shack over here. And I was convinced that the last ones were all the way over. And it was right here, too. Even after playing the story, I didn't realize that we were, like, running a circle here. That was a little confusing to me. But, hey, and speaking of confusing, you guys might have noticed, too, that the balloons are labeled Minikit 3, even though we hadn't got 1 and 2 yet. That is ultimately because we don't collect that 5th set of balloons until we get a couple of other Minikits, starting with this guy right here. So switch over to somebody with the Heat Ray ability to melt that gold out of the way, and then switch to somebody like Harley that can go ahead and pound the old strongman comp over here. That's right. Ring that bell and collect your Minikit for doing so. All right. So Minikit number 1 is officially ours. Back in this back little corridor here, you might have noticed there's some weird scanny bits up top. You're going to need somebody like Batman to go ahead and pull out the detective skills. And let's see here. It does reveal a grapple plug. And luckily for us, we've got that grappling ability. So go ahead and spam away. Completer dat meters, we like to say. And drop all those bricks down below and build them up into something. Oh, come on. It's a funny angle. Oh, look at that. It's a Minikit. All right. We'll go ahead and swoop that up. Thank you very much. Now back to our quest of balloonage. Where, oh, where are those last balloons? So, turns out there is a set that we have to advance the story in order to get. We have to pow that bullseye right there. Now, there's going to be a couple of things that happen from this sequence of events, because not only are we going to get another set of balloons, it's also going to lead us to the poster, and it's also, that's right, also going to bring us back to another Minikit on the far left side of that truck we just hit with the old bullseye. So, all right, inside we go with old Darla. That's right, anybody will do the job, but the game kind of automatically gives you Darla, and why not just slide on through to the other side Once you're over there, you got to smash those fans, build up into it's some sort of a valve setup. Before doing that, I wasn't sure if we were going to have access to this room after we smash the truck and pull through here, and I don't think you do. So make sure you get this poster and smash those balloons on the up right side of your screen before flipping that valve. Hello! You see that? We'll go ahead and take ourselves a quick selfie, and this, of course, will ring us off another gold brick at the final totals. So, all right, we've got that checked off, and now you're going to have to switch to somebody with some targeting abilities. I was hoping that maybe Harley would have that, but no such luck. So I went back over to, let's see, I think I go back to Batman. Yep, the old Batarang for the win, eh? We'll target that and pop those balloons. One set left, and we know where they are. We've already seen them. Well, you and I have seen them, but when I was playing, I had not seen them. So grapple that truck and reveal some buildable bricks that turn into a fan. We'll go ahead and build those up. It actually wafts that stankage, which, you know, I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big fan of hot dogs. I've just never really cared for the things. I am a fan of Hot Dog Man, but not hot dogs themselves. So, yeah, anyways, I wouldn't have been attracted to this smell. I probably would have ran the other way, if I'm being honest. But once he is trapped and out of the way, we're going to go ahead and take on that set of balloons over there. In fact, in the cutscene that showed the Hot Dog Man, I actually spotted it and was like, oh, look at that, there it is. But, all right, on the left side of the hot dog truck, there is a new truck that we've grappled over. Go ahead and smash the back and get inside. You'll collect Minikit number 4. And last but not least, you probably noticed that there is a little bit of a ice stairwell over here. And on the left side of it is a spot to deploy your drone. Now, as I was switching to the Joker, it looked like I could have deployed some sort of remote control bat vehicle, which I couldn't remember. It'd been a while since I had used him for that. I almost always use the old chattering teeth. So we get the chomp, 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 chomp. And we'll go ahead and explode that shark floating in the back and get that final mini kit. So there are plenty of characters that you can use to go ahead and deploy drones. I'm sure you're probably wondering why I didn't use Batman, but I tried to explain that there. So, hey, up top, we're going to go ahead and complete the rest of the story. Speaking of story, do want to give a shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game. It has been oh so delightful, and big time shout out to them for their product being provided by Warner Bros. All right, the battle ensues. These guys smash right into Santa's little shed there, and we got to drop down in there and build up some stuff and pump up yet one more electric panel, which will spin this merry-go-round a little too fast. That's right, we're gonna spin to win, people. Spin to win. It's a little combo here, the old into the spin to win, and look at that, it shatters the old happy holiday sign. And if you guys remember, we get to build the longest and slowest picture booth maybe ever once we rip this strong handle off. So rip the strong handle off. And of course, hey, if you guys have already completed all the collectibles and you are done, you of course could use that save and exit option. It'll go ahead and take you right to the final totals as if you had completed the level and save you a little bit of time. But for those of you who want to go ahead and finish this, collect some more studs, or just enjoy the DLC in itself, feel free to follow along with us, build up this selfie booth. This was like the original selfie booth, wasn't it? Like, you know, before we had small enough cameras to pack around and actually flip around and take, that's kind of how we did it. Or I guess it was like the poor man's photographer too, right? Really not, because those things were always super expensive. It was always like $10 for 3 or 4 photos. Anyways, rant over. We're moving along with the story here. We've got Wrath, who is trying to stop us from succeeding in shutting these bad guys down. He's the last of the 3 baddies. Sort of. We got to take on Savannah one more time. And, you know, I wasn't really worried about being nimble or a good fighter here. I was just trying to deplete her that meter as fast as possible. So I do take a few shots to the old Kissa there. And, yeah, so I'm starting to dodge a little bit, I guess. But I just want them hearts gone because I knew there was more afterwards. We got to take down one more boss. This is a pretty heavy boss battle level. And really, it's only, what? About 10, 12 minutes long it takes for you guys to finish this, me to finish it. Oh, on his back, that was quite the the switcheroo there. Shazam to somebody else.
It wasn't pretty.
Shazamebody else. All right, let's see here. We officially have our final guy here. We just need to get rid of them hearts. At the end, we will knock him down and take a nice little selfie. Ooh, look at this. This is working good. The old long distance ownage there. Ah, it looks like it stopped. All right, ooh, we got multiple Shazams. What's going on here? We got triplets. Forget about twins, Basil. We got triplets. Look at that. It's always fun when the game does weird stuff like that. But speaking of fun stuff, we are officially done. There we go. We got another trophy achievement for getting all of those mini kits and completing the level. And Savannah Showdown is officially in our rear view. Of course, we're going to go over all of our collectibles. Look at all of that studdage. If only there was something to do with it. That's one downside to having all the stuff. There's nothing, like, we got everybody. We got everything. Lots and lots of studs. It'd be cool if we could transfer that into something else. Maybe buy some real Lego bricks with it. That would be fun. All right, we're stacking up the last couple of gold bricks. One for getting that poster, and of course, one for getting all of those mini kits. And there was a nice fancy picture over on the left side of that representing the poster that we took with Harley. And it already went through all those characters we unlocked, so guess what? Pat yourselves on the back. You have officially completed LEGO DC Supervillains DLC 5 Shazam Movie Part 2 Free Play. If you haven't already, head over to HappyThumbsGaming.com. Check out our stuffs over there. And, of course, we got social media galore. If you're into that sort of thing, go ahead and like, follow, and tweet away. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time, see ya!